Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire campaign. So, I've been looking at the map and reading your comments on the last couple of episodes, and someone has brought up a good point that eventually Rome will no longer be a suitable capital, because as we expand further north, especially if we decide to do what I posed in the last few episodes, where we try to maybe adjust Rome's borders, that is the Empire's borders, and rather than going down south into Africa and Asia Minor, we go up into the entirety of the British Isles instead of just England. So Ireland and Scotland as well, the whole thing, and maybe even Scandinavia. And so obviously our capital being down here in the Mediterranean would be problematic. So I might end up doing what the Romans eventually did in the late Empire, and that's move the capital to Milan, or Mediolanum, which is right here in the Alps. And so, well, Milan's not in the Alps, but this province is. Milan is further south, like basically the bottom of this province. Anyway, this would be a little bit more suitable. That way, if we needed to deploy troops to the north, they could get there a little bit sooner. Granted, that might not necessarily be the best place. There might be others that open up as we expand, but it needs to be, I would say, at least 5 building slots. It needs to be a fairly, powerful city that we can put a lot of castles in and have a lot of troops to deploy from there. But unfortunately, a lot of this territory is like frontier, very tribal areas. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot to work with. There is like Paris, which is here, and that's a very big province. It's probably second only to Rome and a few others, but I feel like that's too far west. So that puts us here, which means that any deployments we would need to do would happen, if they are out here. That's kind of a long way to go. Though, I guess you could argue it's not really that much different from Milan, and this is further north. Plus, being on a major river like this, we might be able to deploy them via ships. So Paris could be an option. We might recenter our empire in Paris. But feel free to suggest what you think. It doesn't have to be any of the ones I've mentioned. If you have a better idea that I haven't thought of, I'd be happy to hear it. But yeah, we are going to need to move the capital eventually, I think. Rome is not going to be suitable forever. It's just too far south. So either we do something historical like Milan. Technically, the capital was even briefly in Ravenna, which, yeah, here it is. It's probably too small for our purposes, though. And that was only for a very brief period, so yeah. But anyways, something historical like Milan, or something ahistorical that is more strategically viable. Anyway, we need to probably continue our conquering today, though the question is, where do we do that? So we could attack like her, for example. We don't want to be doing imperial conquest though, so de jure claims would be nice. The issue is, let's see, so I'm probably gonna have to take those like one by one, which is gonna be really unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. And none of them are going to vassalize, I'm willing to bet. He's got a temporary title and he's at war. You're not at war. Why not? We might actually be able to turn the tide on that one. So we've got what? Minus 13 versus plus... Oh, it's so hard to count those. I want to say it's plus 10. So if we got our relationship up with her, she might join us willingly. How much money can I throw at you? Still no. That didn't get us far enough up. But yeah, I think we're close. I'm pretty sure that's plus 11 minus 13. So I'm not going to declare war on her because she, you know, could potentially join us. And if she did, you're the ruler of this whole thing, right? I think she is, yeah. You have no liege? Nope. So if she became our vassal, we'd get a bit of Brittany as well, which would be fantastic because if we get enough of it, we can create this title. But we would need, like, what? Probably 4 of 6. So we'd still have to do some conquering, but yeah. What about with you guys? I'm not going to do an Imperial Reconquest just yet because, frankly, I can't afford it. We could just do the de jure claim. That might be worth doing just because he's kind of an outlier right now. But we currently have that province, which belongs to this diocese, which is also mine. Are you like an independent faction right here? You are. Or are you? It's hard to tell. I think, so this is part of that faction, and then this is one faction here. It would be nice if they used colors that were a little bit more distinct. But, yeah, so what happens if I declare war on you? It has to be a reconquest if we want to get all of it. Well, most of it. And then that's, again, part of this faction, so I think my options are even more limited here. I can go for a single province, either ensues or Paris. Paris obviously would be nice, but we'd be going to war for literally a single province, and that would create a truce that we have to work around, which would be unfortunate because, like, we could take pretty much their entire thing with a single reconquest. So what would be the point of declaring war for one province when we can have all of them if we just wait a little bit? So not super keen on that. This is looking like our best option right now. Again, all of these are going to have to be taken piecemeal because they're all independent. So, yeah, what about you guys? Because I do intend to go further than the Romans did. The Romans went as far as this river. They did push past that, but ultimately decided it wasn't worth it. So we'll be taking, I'd say, at least up to this river, though I would like to maybe incorporate the Lombards in Prague. We could go out pretty far even. Though I did say, well, we could go past the Danube River. There is a nice mountain range here that we could use as a defensive line. Like right here. Just defend those two, basically. That's all cut off, and then right here is another spot where people could attack, but otherwise we've got river and mountain protection, which is the same that we have here. So that could work. That would be really far east, though. But again, if we're going to do Scandinavia, like, how far east do we go there? So, I don't know, maybe we push, like, into Russian territory. Well, let's get something out of the way, so let's attack this guy. He wasn't willing to join us, right? No, he really hates us, so let's declare war on him. We'll just use the de jure claim. This guy has a claim? He's a governor. That's part of your thing. I'll just conquer it in my own name. And then we'll probably make this guy his vassal. Alright, so how do I want to handle this? How many troops can I muster in Milan? Not a lot. I just don't want to like take the time to muster up everything. Let's see how many levies I can pull in Gaul. So basically everybody south of, I forget what mountain range that is, but everybody south of that point will be disbanded. So everybody in Hispania. You guys are probably close enough. That's all fine. Everybody over here is going to disband. You're going to disband, and you're going to disband. So just the local troops. And I will ask, let's see, this group. Let's have you guys all meet there. We'll send them that way as well. Actually, no, it'll take you too long. Go this way. And the rest of you, I guess, will meet here. Whoops. There we go. Okay. To war. So we'll let that play out. They have about 1,000 men. Crap. They are going to intercept some of these forces. When are they going to arrive? 15th of August. You are screwed. Can you go here? 28th of August. So you're even more screwed. So they're probably done. If you go around, we can preserve you. If you would go this way, that'd be great. And you know what I can do is just disband these guys. Yeah, have fun conquering nothing. It's a little bit gamey, but it works. Somebody's declaring war on somebody else. As long as it's not me, I don't really care. They'll take that pretty quickly because there's like nothing there anyways. Right, whatever. Don't care. Don't care. Let's just get this army together and go crush them. This force, I think, will begin the siege. We don't need that many men to do it. At least not for the main one. For these, we might. No. It's like 500. Oh, cool. My castle in Venice is done. Though, again, I wish I'd built it in Milan. So it's empty now, but ultimately that'll give me another 300 troops I can call on. And we can obviously continue to upgrade this a bit. So that would give us another 90. Barracks would give me another 45, so half that, but they would be elite troops versus just basic troops. Let's do a castle town, because that will get me a nice little bit of extra income. I'm trying not to spend too much, but that's a pretty small investment for something that'll really help us long term. Where are you headed? You know what? Go there. And you guys wait for them there. When my guests arrive, my grandson Flavius Salvarius is the first to greet them and shower them with questions. This is our heir, correct? I believe so. Yeah. By the way, I don't know if I ever showed you his betrothed, so I should probably do that. She is a Lombard. She's quick, child of a concubine, and kind. But again, quick's the important one. Good chance of them having children that are either quick or genius. And she's also a Lombard, which would potentially give us an alliance with them. It would give us non-aggression pact, and what we did with it beyond that would be up to us. But she's the daughter of King Drogo, the only child of King Drogo, in fact. Wait, no, sorry. He's got a lot of children, but she has none, clearly. Anyways, that's who I chose. I don't remember if I ever showed that or not. But anyways, gregarious is a good trait, so I'd be happy to have that. Okay, let's take that 2,400 and march them up there. You guys can go with. So we'll run them down. This group right here, yeah, just continue there. We'll form another group and maybe fuse you with this one or something. We'll see. It doesn't really matter. I just need people to besiege and people to fight, and as long as we have enough of both, it doesn't really matter what's what. Okay, get in there. Okay, skilled tactician. He's my rival. Why do we have a rival even? Who is this person? Oh, right. The son of one of the guys that we murdered. Right here. Well, who's your heir? Just some random chief diviner, apparently. How hard would it be to plot against you? Not very. I'm always wary about inciting people to revolt when I have like these massive factions. Speaking of which, are you... Yeah, you're currently plotting against her, though. He's not nearly as good as our son was, our son who died. So, it looks like there are new people that are better, but not very loyal. Anyway, we're trying to basically lean on her and get her to stop leading that faction. Somebody else will just take it over, but if we can keep eliminating people that way, it'll help. I did throw bribes at some of these people as well, but obviously that's only going to get us so far. How much to bribe you? No. Apparently, yeah, I bribed them all. Well, nothing to be done then. Take that back. There we go. And then go deal with them. Oh, should I have stayed longer? Or is that part of a different war? I think that's part of a different war. Okay, merge. Join up with them. Once they're all there, I think we can assault that holding, but until then, it's probably not wise. Probably not wise either way, but I'm impatient, so it would be wiser to wait. Crap. I hope you're going to the right province. No, you're not. It was hard to tell which one they were going to, but it looks like we'll catch them either way. Okay, go ahead and finish them off. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So 62%. A couple more victories against their army should pretty much put this one in the bag. I don't know that I want to assault any more of these. Looks like one of our governors died. Okay. They're marching south again. So let's follow them. And this victory might be the last one that we need, because we've been gaining a ton of war score from defeating their armies. Okay. Great for you guys. Has that still not gone through, by the way? No. Wow, that's sure taking its time. Any day now. There it is. Okay. So enforce our demands. There we go. So he is now part of our faction. And let's get you guys home so that we can disband you. I don't care what all that is. Alright. So go home. Go home. And we'll transfer vassalage to you. So what is this guy's name? High Priest Uncilin of Visantio. Okay. Perfect. It already knows. So there you go. Congratulations. Wait. Hold on. Did I just screw that up? What do you hold? Okay. Why is that there? I'm so confused. Why is it showing that right now? Is she... Oh, because she's currently trying to overthrow him? Right, she's trying to press her own claim on it. That's why it's showing that. I was like, did I just give it to the wrong governor? But no. No, I didn't. But he might not be governor for long. Alright, so that's been dealt with. He's no longer my direct vassal, which is probably a good thing. How hard would it be to get rid of you? Pretty hard, actually. Okay, so that's one down. Could plot against the kid, but I think it's probably more important that we deal with this faction because they're at 185 now. Jesus. I might have to plot against you. I'm sorry to do it, but not really giving me a choice, are you? Otherwise, we're going to have a massive civil war. And it says they have 34,000 men. I have 21 plus it's like 26. So it's not as far in their favor as it sounds, because the game doesn't count the legions because they're technically mercenaries. And then of course I could hire more mercenaries, though I need to save up some money first. Oh, what the hell? Where did everybody go? I guess I was just getting rid of those notifications. I should have paid closer attention. You are the best suited to the job, so it goes to you. I did put you in Rome, right? Okay. And 70 gold? No, that's not worth it. Okay. Over here we have Quintus and Julian. I'll give it to Quintus, even though I kind of like giving it to the head of the legions. But yeah. It might be a good idea to give it to you just to make you happier. But no, we'll reward loyalty. Train the troops. How many minor titles can I hand out here? Designated Regent. Our designated regent died last episode, so we need to choose a new one. Unfortunately, my heir is not of age yet, so it would be difficult to choose anybody. Hold on, let's see. So my eldest daughter is probably the best choice, even though she's not a very good character, though. It's kind of, I mean, none of them are, to be honest. She is, but she's also technically the leader of a foreign power, so that seems kind of ill-advised. She might not work in our favor. I guess I'll make the eldest daughter. Dwarf, Jester, don't care about that. We have a musician. Caesar. I need to appoint a new one since the old one is dead. So the new Caesar will be Flavius Salvarius. Proconsuls. Apparently there's only 2 people we can give them to. I guess they have to be of king rank to hold those titles. But I should hand out as many of these as I can because it makes people happier. Oh wow, I've got a lot of commander ones I need to hand out too. Let's do those first, because those are a lot easier to choose. Just if they're good martial skill, then we give them a title. Gonna give it to you and probably you. Why do you have one? We'll find you a different role. How about that? So we'll choose the best commanders, and then that guy can have a different title or something. What is this one? Keeper of the commentary or official diary. Okay. Sure. Let's do somebody with high learning. Why not? Court archivist. Maybe a person with good stewardship or something. Or again, we could do learning. Liberius, that's a good name for somebody taking notes. Curator of correspondence. Probably not you. Whatever, I don't care. What was this one? Organizing the imperial calendar and preparing correspondence. Running out of people with high learning. So how about stewardship? Don't have a lot of people with high stewardship. So I'll give it to Claudius, I guess? Or how about Alexander? He's just kind of a random courtier. What was this one? This is the head of the Domestici, a company of bodyguards. I think I'll give that one to Marcellus, who is the leader of the First Legion. What was this one? This person is responsible for my private estates. That should be somebody with good stewardship. I guess I'll give that one to Julian. Let's see. This person is responsible for minting coin, budgets, etc. It's gonna have to be this guy. Oh, that should be intrigue, huh? Well, that's good to know. This apparently should be intrigue as well. Okay, well, I'll put you in charge. And I guess Claudius is going to take that one. He's not the best at it, but at least he's got some skill in it. Master of the wardrobe. I don't know what skill this is supposed to be. Maybe diplomacy. So, Arius. Oh, learning. Why would that be learning? Okay, Venatius then. Venantius, excuse me. Alright, that's almost all the roles filled. We just need to hand out some of these. And I have 5. There's 5 people. Perfect. Oh, wait. Senior court adjutant or assistant. Sure, why not? Since you're the only one I can choose. 2 more. There we go. So everybody's got a title now. And cool. Everybody's got a job. Right, that took forever, but it's important business. So I really hope you come through down here, because scheming against her, not going to be super viable. It's possible, but unlikely. We're being raided where? Oh, I don't really care then. They can handle it themselves. Her heir. Non-dynastic heir. Okay, so it's of the father's line. Thinks we're a heretic, huh? Well, that could work in our favor if this law ever passes. If it does, then we can revoke the title based on them being a heretic. But until then, no such luck. So we might just have to resign ourselves to the fact that this civil war might be coming. Even though they outnumber us, we do need to keep in mind that their troops are probably not going to be the elite force that we muster. Because my legions are almost entirely heavy infantry, whereas their forces are going to be mainly light infantry. Also, my forces tend to spawn in one consistent or like consolidated space, versus their troops will be scattered all over. So I can, you know, kind of try to eliminate the smaller groups before they form into larger ones. We've done that before with a lot of success. So yeah. We have a prisoner complaining. Which prisoner is this? Why was he a prisoner again? I honestly don't recall. Can I force you to convert? Let's do that, and then if he does, we'll let him go. Alright. And we're kidnapping that person, apparently. Let's see. We got him. Okay. Why were we trying to kidnap you? Oh, because you were the one that assassinated our son, aren't you? Where's like the torture options? There are none, unfortunately. Let's see. No, I don't want him to like die straight away. Let's see. Don't really care about that. Yeah, let's let him rot. I don't remember if it was just a mod or something, but I recall being able to like, I think you could like cut people's eyes out or tongue out, stuff like that. Who's trying to fabricate a claim? Yeah, don't do that. Oh, I can't. Stop it. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so he converted. Good. Will you convert? I can't ask you to. I guess I'll set you free. Again, I don't really recall why he was locked up. It might have just been part of the war. I know that this guy was locked up because we're trying to revoke his titles. But honestly, why he was, I'm not sure. So, yeah, I have no justification for doing it, so... I think it was because he couldn't pay his ransom during the war. That might have been it. So I'll just release him. I should probably make sure there's nobody else significant in here. I have 15 prisoners. Well, not you, obviously. 10 gold for her. No. You're my vassal now, so don't really have a legitimate reason to be keeping her. We'll let her go as well. You've been in here for 9 years? Oh god, I must have just forgot to deal with that. 3 years. High Priest of Lugdunum. 70 gold. Yeah, I shouldn't do that, so I'll just take the ransom then. You can go free. I already talked to you. Okay, I'll ask for a ransom for you. And no, not you. No, wait, that's a different guy. Sure, go free. Oh god, there's like children in here. Oops, probably should have let her go for free. Yeah, I'll just let you go. Okay, you can't leave. You can. There we go. Alright, that's handled. So, with all of that out of the way, what can we do with you? I needed to revoke a couple of titles. Let's start with the tribe, or the, like, duchy. Okay, so that's mine. I need to get rid of that as soon as possible, but in order to do so, I need to remove one more title from you. I think I'm going to take the hit, the minus 15 global penalty. A lot of people hate her already, and she's gonna die soon, so I'm gonna just sort of make this sacrifice for the good of the... Oh crap, I have to wait until the truce ends. Wait, what? Why can't I not do this? Must have a special revoke reason if we have a truce. I thought our truce ended when he became our vassal. Did it not? So that's him. Oh, I think I did see that, yeah. When does this go away? 604? Oh, god damn it. We gotta wait 7 years to revoke that. Okay, well, we'll leave him there in the meantime. Because that's really the only viable provincial capital in that area. So, of course, I have more duchies now, so people are going to hate me even more than they already did. So can I get rid of any of these? Not Salona. Catalonia, yes. I really wanted this province for myself, though. He still hates me. Let's see. Plot to kill. Can't kidnap him. Why is that? Recent plot. It hasn't been that recent. You were a child when we did it. I think we'll wait on that. Because I'd like to get rid of that. I don't have any desire to keep this. So I want to get rid of it. I need to keep that one. I don't need to keep this one. But I did just take it. So I need to make sure I sort that out before I give it away. Do we hold this? No, but we can finally usurp it. So let's do that now. Okay, so that's mine. And the de jure titles are sort of like all of the above here. That whole area. So what would be the sort of de facto capital of that? It's kind of hard to say. I would say maybe that one. That is probably the wealthiest. Yeah, I think I'll give it to him. I need to get rid of these, though. So, I think what I'll do is, let's look through my courtiers, but I'll do this, I'll cut here and do it, because this is going to be incredibly tedious. If not, I'll have to hire, or not hire, but I'll have to bring in some people to give it to. Okay, so I managed to bring some people in, either Roman or Romano-British, Romano-Gallic, something like that, and give away these titles. So, now we'll give the duchy to this guy. You're not like super... Oh, you do really hate me. Why do you hate me so much? He's just angry, for one. Too many held duchies, which is what we're trying to resolve. He wants the province of Gallia, so by giving him that, we effectively remove 30 from that. I'm just gonna do it, even though he hates me. So, let's see. I'm gonna give him that. Why would that be included? That's not right. Retract vassalage. I don't understand. So, like, I hold that title. He should be my direct vassal. Because both of these titles belong to me. This is kind of strange. But yeah, he should be part of this duchy. Not that we hold that right now, but I don't want to give away this duchy here if it's going to include somebody that shouldn't be in there. Why is that also called Mediolanum? Do we really need 2 Mediolanums? Something tells me that's not right. I don't know. Well, we've been at this for a while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I will try to play with this off camera and see if I can figure out a way to make him no longer at least a vassal of the province of Gallia. I don't mind if he's part of the diocese of Lugdunensis, because he'll be part of that regardless. But yeah, this one doesn't make sense, and I'll try to see if I can find a way to fix that. So thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.